Hello, lovelies. I was just about to come on and all of a sudden my iTunes just randomly started playing. I was listening to you too. So, and I thought, well, no, this is not going to go well. I just got contacted by Warner Music and they pulled down one of my videos because I had the audacity to have some music in my background and they didn't like it. So, all right, that's it. The powers that be. Hey there, ladies. Helen, Yolanda, here's Jenny. Look at y'all coming in there. Helen and Catherine, Jenny, Trisha, Carol Ann, Pamela. You guys, I'm on fire right now. I'm totally on fire. I am so charged up about something that I have to tell you right now that we're gonna put it all on fire right now. Amy's here, Catherine's here. It's our lovelies. We love it when the lovelies show up. Who's dirty fasting with me today? I'm hungry. I am hungry. I'm not even gonna lie. I showed you yesterday in yesterday's Facebook Live how to do a dirty fast with the collagen loading. And so far so good, but I'm not gonna lie, it's 1 o'clock. And I'm hungry. When I'm done here, I'm gonna go make myself a nice big mug of bone broth and I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick with it. I don't feel like it. I've got leftover stuff from last night, but you know what? How I feel and what I'm gonna do are sometimes two different things. Yeah, you get me on that, right? So are you ready for the big announcement that I have? Are you ready for this? This is so much fun. So yesterday, you guys know my story. You know my situation. You know what I went through to get my supplements. You know that I cried with you guys one afternoon because I just wasn't getting my supplements. Yeah, you got those pinkies up. You got it. But I am telling you what, I just finally said, and I told Mark this too, and I told Marla. And she was like, you go, girl. She high-fived me. And this was what I said. I'm all in. You know what? If I have to order more, I am going to order more. If it makes me uncomfortable, I am going to order more. And you know why I'm going to do this? Because I'm all in. And if I'm going to help my community, I'm going to help my community with things that I know. And if I'm going to be on top of these things, then let's do it. So here's what I did. I ordered 10 times the amount of supplements that I would normally order. 10 times. But the good thing is I'm getting some better pricing for sure. And today I'm going to offer something. I'm going to see how it goes today. I might do this again. I don't know. But what I've done, and I've put Jenny on alert so you can do this. If you have any questions on how to do this, is this came, you know, we've got the vanilla, we've got chocolate coming on Friday. So everything's open. We've opened up a bunch of stuff on the shop. And here's my thing. I'm ordering stuff big batches at a time because I'm done. I'm done with being jacked around. I'm done with being just the little girl over here that you can just dismiss. No, I'm gonna play. I'm all in. Have you done that before? Have you ever done that before where you're like in Vegas and you say everything on black? I've done it. So here's what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing to help. You can help me celebrate. Good, Amy. I'm so excited. So here's what I've got, you guys. And hold on. This is going to blow you away because I've never done this before. Ever. If you order 3 of our Perfect Paleo proteins, 3, I'll send you a 4th one free. I will send you a 4th one free. And the reason I'm doing this is because I need to move some volume. I need to move some volume. I want you coming back. I want you ordering from me. I want to be your to-go place for all the supplements. So today, if you put 3 of any Perfect Paleo protein in your cart, you will get a 4th one automatically sent to you. And because It is over $200. I don't see any hearts yet. You should be sending me hearts for this because, I mean, I was bawling my eyes out about this earlier, going, what am I doing here? But you know what? I'm in. If you're going to get in, let's do it. It's sort of like, this is what we want, right? We want vibrant lives. We're going to do this. We're going to do it together. I'm dirty fasting today. I'm collagen loading. I've got chia seeds stuck in my teeth. The other thing is that will put you to the place where you can get a mindful mug absolutely free. Yeah, it's a great deal. It's a screaming deal. 3 perfect paleo proteins and a 4th one absolutely free. Yeah, you should be in shock. Trisha says, delayed reaction, I'm in shock. It is a shock. It's a shock for me. But you know what my whole thing is? Because I've ordered such a huge quantity, I want to be placing another order next week. That's what I want to do. Because I am going to show up. I'm going to serve my community. I'm going to give you the very best that I can possibly give you. And you know us. You buy the Perfect Paleo Protein, you know what we do, right? We give you an ebook filled with recipes because I don't want you going, oh, I'm so bored. No, I want you saying, okay, what else can I do with this stuff? I made some into an ice cream the other day, and I forgot to serve that. I was going to serve it last night with Marla. I wanted her to have some. But this is where we are, you guys, and this is what the whole thing is that we're about. And, you know, I've got a really good joke for you, too, by the way. I have one. If 2020 were a drink, what would it be? The answer is colonoscopy prep. Right? But you know what this whole thing has taught me? And are you guys pulling your lessons out from all of the stuff? What everything is teaching you, all the news and all of that, besides being, you know, just horrified, besides all the other stuff, I am pulling lessons. I am pulling lessons, I am pulling lessons, and I am pulling lessons. You want to know what the lessons are that I'm pulling? I am doing this. Pinky clapping. I love that. That's so cute, Catherine. The lessons I'm learning is this. Don't be invisible. Don't hide. And stop playing around on the edges. Get yourself all the way in. And guess what? You're going to get uncomfortable. Welcome to my world. You want to get uncomfortable with me? You want to do this? Do you want to do this and just absolutely 100% be all in? That's where I am. You know, I'm not going to be silent anymore. I'm not going to be standing on the sidelines. I am not going to hide and pretend that, you know, whatever, and be scared. Not me. Not me. I'm fully in. Who's with me? Where are those pinkies? Come with me. Let's do this. Let's make this journey the very best journey ever. You know, we have June, where are we? June, what? I don't even know what the date is. What, June 4th? Yeah. It's June 4th, 2020. And do you want to hear something? June 4th, 2021, I want to look back on this day and say, remember that day? We threw it down. We put our line in the sand and we said, we're in 100%. And yes, I know, we are starting the sprint on Monday. And yes, ma'am, we're starting the sprint. We are starting the sprint with such clarity, with such conviction that we're going to do this. We're going to do this like radicals, like hippie radicals. Like we're going to get signs and protest in the street about sugar. Maybe not that much, but you hear me? I want you guys to pull it out of yourselves. I feel like we have been in this cloud of the news and the stuff and the things and the this and the knees and the, oh my gosh. And you know what I want? I want us to reclaim our lives, our vitality, our vibrancy, everything. I want the cute jeans. I want friends. I want a community that's uplifting. I'm done. I am done with the dredges and the heartache and all the rest. I can't do anything about that. What I can do is something about myself and something about you, because you're in my community and I am taking you with me. And if I have to grab you by the scruff of the collar and drag you, I will. I will seek you out. But let's do it. We're all in. We have things to do. We have vibrant lives to live. And this is exactly what I am feeling. Yes, Diane, this is it. Yes, I did feel the, and this morning I woke up and I thought, oh, what is this ick? Get the ick off. Turn off the news. Turn off the this. Turn off the that. Pray like you're everything depended on it. And then my girlfriend, which I can't read her email right now, but she sent me a text this morning with all this really heavy on scripture that just unburdened me. Unburdened me, because that's what God does, right? He sends the stuff to you that unburdens you. But you know what else? He also wakes you up. He wakes you up and says, come on, there are other parts of your life. And if you're here, then you have a purpose. And if you are here and in my community, then come on, sister, because we are not playing. We're in it all the way 100%. And you know what? If you get uncomfortable, fine. I'm uncomfortable too. I am coming to you right now with chia seeds in my teeth and I'm hungry. So what? And this looks like wine, doesn't it? It does. It's iced tea. And I'm like, hey, I can play. We have no choice. We can either hide, we can be invisible, we can shrink back, or we can say, you know what, I am all in, to heck with all of it, you know? And if somebody doesn't like me for it, and if somebody decides I'm too much or I'm too this, they're not my people. And they're not yours either. Because we have what it takes. I wouldn't be asking you to do anything that I wouldn't do. I wouldn't be saying any of this to you if it weren't true. The truth of the matter is that we shrink back. The truth of the matter is that we're not willing to go all in. And we play on the sides and we play on the edges. And we don't get wet. You know, when I was in Hawaii, this is a couple of years ago, I had a darling friend of mine, sweetheart, say, hey, we got a place in Maui on the water, and we know your birthday's coming up. You know, fly out and you can stay with us. Are you, right? Who says no to that? I didn't say no to that. I was all in. We found tickets, we got on the plane, and we had the most amazing time. But when I was in Hawaii, when I was 18, I got hit by a wave so hard, I almost drowned. I had sand pounded into my skin. I had coughing up stuff. I momentarily blacked out, and I have a huge fear. And so here we are in the water, and it's getting rough, and you know, the sandbars and everything. And Mark said to me, he said, are you going to come in and swim? And I said, well, I'm scared. I'm this, I'm that, and I have this reason, and this is what happened, and this, that, and the other thing. And you know what? He said, I'm here. I'm not going to let you drown. Let's swim. So I don't want to just get my feet wet. I want to swim. I want to get in there. I want to challenge a wave, and I want to get past my fears and into the place of absolute 100% enjoyment. And I don't know about you, but I want it all. I want my health. I want the genes. I want the vibrancy. I want it all. And I want to do it in a community that's like-minded, that wants exactly the same thing. And that's why I'm saying to you, no more invisibility, no more hiding. It's time to play full out every day, beyond the discomfort. Beyond the discomfort. We have to be, because sometimes we do feel like hiding. We do feel invisible. We feel like that there's nothing there for us, right? We think, oh, well, it's this and it's that, and we make all these incredible assumptions. And you know what we're missing out on? We're missing out on the juiciness of life because we're unwilling to risk a little discomfort. How sad is that? Are we going to live in this little safety bubble? Is that it? Do you remember years ago that old, what was it, the John Travolta movie with the boy in the bubble? You remember that? It was like in the 70s. And he was done with it. Get me out of the bubble. I'll die. I don't care. I want to get out of the bubble. I want to get out of the bubble. I'm not, this is not, you know, shrouded COVID-19, don't wear a mask bunk. It's none of that. I'm saying I want out of the bubble. In other words, where I am right now today with the limitations that I have, whatever they are, I am going to play full out. Everything, all in. And that's why, you know, and I sound like a shill, but I am telling you, I know what works. I know. I've been a nutritionist for 25 plus years. I've worked with thousands of people. I know what works. Wait till you see the book we're writing. The book is blowing me away. It's fantastic. If I do say so myself. But all the stuff, you know, you remember how I've told you, like, just set your alarm and do one, you know, do some push-ups or bounce on the rebounder, go up and down the stairs, but do something every hour, right? Well, guess what I found out? I found out it's called greasing the groove. Greasing the groove. And it is a technique they use in Russia for athletes. And it works. And this was my dumb idea. And it's been working for me. I'm like noticing, hey, everything's a little stronger here. And I'm doing, you know, the 4-minute workout. Just doing the things. Showing up. I'm sorry. We gotta show up. We gotta do the things. We gotta play full out. We gotta be in it. I don't want to be, you know, remember the Bible verse where he spits the lukewarm out of his mouth? I'm spitting the lukewarm out of my mouth too. And I want you to split the lukewarm out. I want you to be so in it that you're on fire, that your fire is stronger than your desire to say no. Than to say, it's just too hard, or it's just, your excuses just diminish. They're zapped by that fire. You can do that. I know you can do that. I have seen you. And you who show up, you who I see every day, you who are in there, and you who participate and play full out, I watch your results, and they're phenomenal. Should we be surprised? No, we shouldn't be surprised by that. There's no surprise there. The only surprise is that everybody else that's standing on the sidelines isn't in it doing it too. That's the surprise. And these women that I'm talking about, these women that I have the privilege of being their coach with, they're doing everything that I tell them to do. And it's not that I'm perfect and I got it, everything, and everything's completely dialed in, but I do get a lot of things. And I can tell you why some of these things are so amazing and why they all work together. I don't want you to have a lukewarm life. Lukewarm's boring. Not only is it boring, but it's regretful. It's the thing that you look back on and you think, why did I do that? Why didn't I participate? Why didn't I have the vibrant life that I wanted to have? And I'll tell you exactly why it is. Because you shrunk back, you hid, and you were invisible. And being uncomfortable was too hard. Is it? Is that the uncomfortableness of it in training yourself into the new thing? Is it worth it? I'm here to tell you it's not. It is not worth it. It is not worth shrinking back. It is not worth being invisible. It is not worth hiding. This is not, you are not Anne Frank in an addicts, you know, hiding for your life. You're not. But we act like that. You know, we might be having, you know, we might still be in the midst of all the things going on with, you know, I don't even want to say what it is. We might still be in the midst of all of that. So we have our precautions. We do the things that we need to do. But does that mean that you still don't show up for your own life? Does it? We show up for our own life when we decide the pain is worth it. When we decide we're willing to be uncomfortable and get chia seeds in our teeth and say to you, I'm hungry. We have the ability to do it. It's all inside of you, and I'm not going to let you forsake your life. I'm not. I want you to get with it. I want you to join me. I want you to taste it. I want you to look at it and say, I could have anything I want. And I want that. I want that vibrancy. I want to play full out. I want to have these things in my life. I'm tired of being tired. Are you? I am. I'm tired of a lot of stuff that's going on outside in the world today. But I'm also tired with my own BS. That's right, I said it. My own crap. Because I can give you a million excuses, and I bet you could give me a million excuses too. We don't like discomfort. We don't like going through the pain. We don't like the change, you know? But if you're not your own change agent, then who's going to be? Are you going to wait for a doctor to make you a change agent? Are you going to wait for somebody to say something that freaks you out? Are you going to wait till you get a photo that makes you say, whoa, wait a minute, who's that? What are you going to wait for? What is it? So now I'm saying for you that I want you to start voting on your life. That's what it is. This is what James Clear said today. He said, every action you take is a vote for yourself. Every action you take. So when we're changing our habits to support the life that we want to lead, we are voting for ourselves every single time. And it's a constant vote. And I'm giving myself lots of votes. I've got systems set up to do it, and I've got excuses for all the reasons why I don't want to. Right? I do. I've got the excuses too. But you know what I'm saying to those excuses? Get behind me. I would rather be uncomfortable. I'd rather have pain. I'd rather do everything. But I am showing up in my life, and I am taking it back. So what if you can't go and sit in, go get your hair cut or whatever? So the heck what? It doesn't mean you shrink back. I am going forward. I am stopping this hiding stuff, and I'm reclaiming my life. And I'm inviting you to come along. Put it all on black. Let those dice roll. It's time to reclaim your life. No more excuses. Pinkies up. No more excuses. And all of you who are here today, and forgive me for ranting. I've prepared. Didn't use a thing. All of you who've shown up today, I want to say this to you. I expect you to play full out in your life. I expect you in the sprint. I expect you to have the most amazing results. And I expect that when you feel any kind of pain, any kind of discomfort, you're going to say, you know what? Here it is, and I'm working through it. It's going to take me a couple of minutes. It's going to take me maybe calling my body clutter buddy. It's going to take me whatever, but I'm not shrinking back, right? Do you have food addictions? I do. Do you have issues with wanting to overeat? I do. Do you have issues with your weight? I do. What other, you want some excuses? You want to hear mine? No, we're not doing this. We're done with excuses, and we're going forward. And if they try to take us out, we're going to take them out. We're going to take them out. Down. No more. Because our lives are precious. Our time is, you know what? We all have an expiration date, y'all. We all do. So let's do this. Let's get the momentum of our community on it and show up. Show up for yourself. Show up for me. Show up for your community. Because together we're strong. We're strong. We have, the power is palpable. Do you feel it? Now get in there, And if you can get the perfect paleo protein, you can get the 3. I'll send you the mug. I'll send you a note. You'll be set up. Go get yourself some chia seeds. Order them on Amazon. Get your sprouts going. Just do it. Just do it. Now is the time to show up for your life. Now is the time to reclaim your health, your waistline, your jeans, whatever it is that you want, your wish list, you can have it. Do you hear me? I'm going to hold you to it. I am not letting you shrink back, because I'll tell you what, I'm going to do it for myself as well. We are so in this together. We are so in this together, and I'm going to get off here and cry, because that's how I feel. I feel really strongly about this. So let's do it. Who's with me? Where are the pinkies? Pinky, pinky, pinky. It's easy. It is easy. It's simple. Life is wonderful, and it's good, and it can have everything in it that we want when we make the choice to do so. I'm choosing yes. I'm choosing yes to my life. Are you? I love you all. Peace.